Hey there, it's Kelly here, and I want to welcome you to another month of Astrology Insights. This time we'll be looking, of course, at the month of March. For some time now, I've been thinking about March as March Madness, and that has a lot to do with the Mercury Retrograde cycle that's in play this month. We will have Mercury Retrograde in Pisces from March the 5th right through until March the 28th. I'll have a lot to say about the specifics of Mercury Retrograde this month in each of the weekly videos, but to give you an overview, Mercury retrograde in Pisces has a general feeling of confusion. There's also some inspiration, but there will be periods of overwhelm. One of the other things that's going on this month, well, there's a number of things, as there always is. There are astrological factors happening on kind of small, medium, and large levels. So the Mercury retrograde, it's important, but it is one of those smaller level cycles. Now, we get Mercury retrograde every 3 months, so it's not an entirely new or unknown phenomenon. You're all familiar with it, I'm sure. How we can personalize our experience of Mercury retrograde this March is to have a look at the house where we have Pisces in our birth chart. That's where we will personally and specifically be activated by any retrograde miscommunications. But I'm going to make a bold statement here. As much as there is confusion and Mercury's aspecting Neptune 3 times in 2 months, and we'll have one of those aspects this month, Mercury retrograde in Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and Sagittarius this time around. And that's because Mercury is in Pisces and the traditional ruler of Pisces is Jupiter. Where's Jupiter? Jupiter's in Sag. So even though Mercury in Pisces gets that dazed and confused, Mercury is being guided by or led forward by this golden, optimistic, helpful, benefic energy of Jupiter and Sag. Now, I'm not saying there won't be moments of confusion or delay or frustration this month, because I think there will be, but I think any of that stuff is almost superficial because there's a larger story at play here where the Mercury stuff you're doing, which might be paperwork, schedules, logistics, what have you, decisions, planning, it is all in service of the larger Jupiter and Sag goal or adventure or plan. And so even though you might have to redo some paperwork this month, or you've got to double check if you've got to submit specific documents, I do think there are going to be a number of people doing the paperwork or doing the preparation, the planning, the scheduling for these major changes that are going to be coming forward. I'm hearing stories time and time again, particularly of people who have Pisces and Sagittarius strong in their birth charts, of major moves, job changes, life changes coming through. And so much of that is being activated by what's happening this month, March, with the Mercury retro in Pisces, but the link from that to the larger Jupiter and Sag cycle. So I just wanted to flesh that out a little bit for you. And that connection, Mercury retrograde is kind of it's happening, but it's not the most important thing happening, but it feeds that medium level cycle of Jupiter and Sag, which makes it a little bit more important.